guys, JoJoStar here. Welcome back to the channel. You guys know what time it is. Today we're keeping it up with some Chaos Rising. As you can tell with our Greninja, we have our Mega Evolution Chaos Rising booster box. And we got Reshiram in the background, as you can see as well, because as we did in the previous one, we opened up some Black Bolt. Now we're gonna open up just some White Flare to go against Chaos Rising. Do rounds of 12, 3 rounds of 12, 36 packs in total. Make sure to stick around and see what we get. So obviously we're starting with White Flare. Chaos Rising will be after we keep going with this. But again, this one, we gotta check first if there's anything worthwhile, and we can just skip to the back. So that's what we're gonna be doing with White Flare, checking if there's anything to show up as we move along with what we've pulled in our previous video of Black Bolt. You might want to watch that one before you even bother watching this one, because we did some really good stuff and pulled some really good things there as well. Got our Pokeball of Gigalith, so just gonna go to the side and keep it going. We're missing a good amount of Master Balls. We need 6 Master Balls. Wow, we need 6 Master Balls in White Flare. So if any of those come out as well, that will be a win, because that's all we need from White Flare. Black Bolt needed a lot more Master Balls. We ended up getting 1 only, and it was one we already had. So a lot more to see if we can get any of those from here. But usually the Master Balls are sometimes even harder than the freaking bigger cards that you need, because again, there are a lot of the ones needed. Oh, there's that energy, that shiny energy that could be possible, but obviously it did not happen. Got our nothing so far, a Pokeball, and that's been it. That's the thing that happens with Black Bolt and White Flare. The Pokeball is basically considered a hit, so it's pretty lacking on that thing. It is a special set too, so sometimes special sets are a little harder to get anything worthwhile to come out, but at the same time, we have a video that proves the complete opposite of that. So there, we got a good one to start with, a Gothita. It's not a bad illustration rare, it's actually pretty good. I don't know value-wise right now, but I'll put it on the screen for you guys so you know. But still, good illustration rare nonetheless. And I'm sure it's a cute little Pokemon, so people would want it anyways, either way. So it's good to just pull one of those as well. And we have a chance of getting the other ones to go with her. She is a first stage Pokemon, so we have the other 2 evolutions to have the possibility of showing up now with that. But so far, she's the only one, the only card besides our Pokeball, which another Pokeball right there, Ducklet. So it's not that we don't like them, we just don't need them anymore. And yeah, Gothita, 21 bucks. So it's a good illustration rare to be getting. There's our code. And let's check out this one. Nothing so far. Our little Gothita showing face, Blitzel, Tornadus, and a Harlequin. So this guy, sleeve it up, but it is just a full art, so won't be taking Gothita's spot anytime soon. Got a good amount of trash piling up, so that noise you're hearing is that. But we also just have a bunch of things that we don't really need over here. Got our Heatmor, a Hydrogen right there as our EX. So right now, illustration rare, full art, EX, nothing big at this point. Gothita, pretty big actually, so can't complain there. I got Volibye, Brave Bengal, another Ducklet, same Pokeball, so no change there. And our last 3 packs already. Even though we're going through each pack, it still goes by really quickly. Once you know there's nothing in there, we just skip to the back. So it's kind of just a quick pass through as well. Got our Whimsicott as our EX there. And last 2. If we get anything showing up here, that's going to be dope. Kind of just want to repeat of the previous Black Bolt video, because that would be the best thing to happen here. But again, you never know. In the Black Bolt one, all 3 rounds were pretty awesome in my opinion. So let's see if White Flare can be like that, or it's going to be the complete opposite of that, and they're all going to be pretty crap. But we got nothing there. Gothita being the best of that round. Now with Chaos Rising, our first round of this one, in comparison, 4 hits from White Flare, and what Hugo said is true. Since these boxes from White Flare and Black Bolt were the Costco boxes where you get a bunch of the packs together, Black Bolt was a very big hit round. There's our Froakie starting us off. Very good start with Chaos Rising. But that means that if Black Bolt was very much loaded in that video, at this one in White Flare, probably going to be lesser of the 2. Doesn't mean we're not going to get anything. Again, that Gothita and a lot of the illustration rares in White Flare has a bunch of different values. So we don't know. We'll see how that turns out. And again, with this booster box, we are starting off, so we could get a big boy showing up here as well, which obviously is what we want. We are missing 2 alts now and a hyper rare, so in that sense, if we get those, that's going to be the best. But if we get a Greninja, we ain't going to be complaining about that either. So whatever of the 2 ends up showing up first, can't complain either way. So let's see how these just keep playing out. Now with Chaos Rising, again, you can do this quick rip and check because we're just going straight to the back and nothing there, so we just keep moving on. The Floette is a nice card as well, but we've already pulled that one a good amount in alt form, at least Uo has, meaning Dragalge we've pulled once, but the ones we're missing are the AZ's Tranquility, the alt, and we're missing the Cinccino alt. Those are the only 2 alts we're missing. We're missing hyper rare, obviously, of our Greninja, and then we are missing a full art, the full art of Roxy. That's all we're missing from this set now. 4 cards, and one of them is our freaking regular full art, which does end up happening. Previously in Perfect Order, it was Tarragon that wouldn't come out, so that's the type of thing that makes you wonder what kind of hits that you're getting. But so far, 3 hits, 2 EXs, and Froakie, an Illustrationer. So out of 12 packs, can't say it's bad. Probably pretty much what it's supposed to be. A Cobalion full art, nice as well. So 4 as well. Same with freaking White Flare. It's actually the exact same. A full art and 2 EXs, so, and an illustration rare. So that goes, they're on toe to toe. And I'm pretty sure these 2 are actually pretty much the same as well. They're the 20s. The only thing that might be different is maybe the full art. The Cobalion is probably a 2 and Harlequin's probably like a buck. So they're pretty much neck and neck. Not much change there for those guys. There's our Watch Og, an illustration rare. So now that tide has changed. We got 2 illustrations in this round for Chaos Rising in comparison to the other where we only got 1 for White Flare. Nothing with Delphox. And last pack of 12 for our first round each with what we have left here. Let's check if we end up with something. Probably just another EX, if anything. Oh, there we go. With our Sliggoo. Sliggoo is another illustration rare. We already pulled 3 illustration rares in our first round, and there's 4 in the box. So let's see. Second round, White Flare. What change will happen here, if any change, honestly, because again, like we're saying, maybe these boxes are already emptied out because in Black Bolt we got some bigger stuff, but who knows? It could go crazy. We could get another God Pack. You never know. Get a God Pack from each. Our Whimsicott full art, starting with a hit, so that's good as well. And whatever ends up coming out, really can't complain, honestly. With Chaos Rising, whatever shows up will be good too, but obviously we're chasing some specific stuff. Here, White Flare, whatever shows, honestly. So, a Whimsicott full art, nice to start off. As long as we get some hits. If we're just ending up with nothing, that's basically what's gonna end up screwing us over. As long as we're getting stuff, like getting something from it, it's good. When you end up with nothing, doesn't matter if you're getting freaking a Buffalent, another EX, a full art. I mean, but when you get nothing, obviously that's when you're screwed over the most. But getting hits at least makes it feel like you're opening packs worthwhile. So 2 full arts, pretty good right there so far. At least in my opinion. We got our Pokeball sock. So just going to the side right there. If it was a Master Ball, maybe sleeve up and put in the back, but just a Pokeball, so it goes to the side. Nothing really huge to show for at the moment. There's our energy to the front and our boy Oshawott. That'd be a good one, but nothing to show. That's right. We could get Oshawott here. Or no. Yeah, probably. I don't remember. But we could get those guys here. Because I guess at the end, his evolution was the big seal guy. But there's another Pokeball and Zorua. Okay, so yeah, very worthwhile again. Another illustration rare that's going to take down our Gothita. They're both dark, cute types. Well, she's psychic, not dark, so. But they both match with like the little baby, like puppy. And yeah, Zorua's above Gothita, so definitely taking their spot. Zorua at the time of recording is 37. So at the time of editing, you guys will see what it is. So very big difference in price, like 15, 16 bucks. So it does change that out. Got right here, nothing. And honestly, if a Simisear illustration rare comes out, I'm gonna get it because I don't really care for those Pokemon, but I did end up collecting all 3 evolutions. Oh, Zoroark is the best illustration rare to get. No, never mind. Chandelure is. Chandelure is the best illustration to be pulling. Never mind. Oshawott is the best illustration to be pulling at 93. That's why I just kept going up and up and up. Rogan roll a Pokeball, and that's that. So yes, there is an Oshawott. I remember it is the sleeping one in the hammock. But other than that, Chandelure is actually above Zoroark, so it's number 4 in the set, Oshawott. So $100 illustration rare, and then from that you have the Reshiram alt, then the Reshiram monochrome, and then Victini monochrome. So goes to show you, freaking illustration rare. It's number 4, just like in Black Bolt. It's also an illustration rare at number 4 with Seismitoad. So goes to show you that here, Black Bolt, White Flare had the illustration rares popping off. But so far, just 3 hits. An illustration rare, that's pretty good. And then 2 full arts, so. Very nice set. Special set, obviously, so always good to open these up. But obviously, if you end up getting Diddley Squad, that's when it's kind of upsetting. But another Harlequin. Round number 2, and this guy shows up again. Let's see if the clown shows up in 3s in round number 3. But almost done. 2 packs, this second and last. And some shiny energy, but obviously no god pack there. We got another hydrogen. And our last one of 12. We got second round down here with our code. And our last pack. Got our Basculin, another Harlequin, Zoroark, and Samurott. So at least Zorua showed up. So round number 2, let's see how this goes around for this one. Chaos Rising pretty lackluster in this opening. Well, not really lackluster because we already pulled 3 illustration rares from the 4 that we could get. I would say pretty much done for the count right there. One more. If we get the Frogadier, that'd be a nice little pull to be getting. But again, honestly, the Xerneas would be a good one as well. There's our 3. Got our Ho-Oh and AZ's Tranquility. Full art. We need the alt. So that's the second full art of him is pulling up, and we just need the alt now. The freaking Roxy. The Roxy is the one we need in the full art. And she's not showing, so goes to show you what you need specifically isn't basically gonna match up with what's showing up. Even though it's just a full art, there's a reason why it's one of the ones missing from the master set. So Just because you want it, look for it, need it, doesn't mean it's gonna show up in your openings. But we got Esper, 2 energies, a regular reverse energy and the hollow energy. It's kind of funny when you see it like that because they're one after another, but comes the breaks, whatever shows. There's our reverse Beldum. Our buddy here waiting for a reverse Beldum. We ended up getting it, and a Dragalge. So there's that done for the count, and we'll just keep going. Instead of looking through all the book, we got it pulled right there, so no problem there. Our code, and our next 3, we got nothing, and already halfway, flying through these. Full art and an EX, a bunch of stuff already showed up in the first round, so maybe this round will be a little weaker, and we'll get some bigger stuff in the last round, hopefully. Hey, full art Greninja, the last one I needed for my full art collection, but it's also the priciest one of the freaking full arts. 26 bucks, so that's at least down for the count. And all I need now is the tower in the background with Watchog, because it has a Beldum floating in it, so that would be my freaking Chaos Rising collection done for me. Now our next 3, got nothing. Last 3 packs, so pretty good. And I will be taking down Froakie for Greninja just because, again, it's evolution, so, and it's basically around the same price, or a little more actually. Mega Gallade, and our last 2, and it is again evolution type, so obviously Greninja will be taking down a Froakie. Got nothing, and our last one, leading it down to round 3 maybe, hopefully something big will come out in round 3, because if it just stays the same, it's going to be pretty sad as well. But last one, I did for some reason the freaking trick like I would if it was Ascended, but that's it. Very good, so final round, let's see, we got another illustration that'll take down Zorua. That'll be good as well, because again, there are still 2 illustrations above Zorua, so let's check out how this turns out. Got our herding dog with nothing else. So I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to end up being now with this. Black Bolt probably did take all the big hits, just some illustrations left over for White Flare. But hopefully maybe something else shows up. I had my voice changed there because of the energy. Hey, Zweilous and a Reshiram. Not bad. We still got double hit packs right there, an illustration rare and a full art. So I'll probably just switch out Zweilous to have a change. It's a colorful, cute card, so either way it looks nice. But there's our code. And go through again. If we keep getting those types of things where you get an illustration and a full art, can't complain either. Like I said, whatever ends up showing up is pretty good in the end. At least it's 11 bucks. So price wise, he wouldn't be taking anything down, but still colorful wise, and it's an illustration rare. So if that's the only thing that makes some change, that's probably where it would go. But there's our Pokeball and a Jellicent. So Pokeball goes to the Pokeball pile, and our Jellicent EX right there. So already 3 hits. That's the thing with these as well. You could probably have 1 pack and already get 3 hits. I didn't count the Pokeball as a hit, but technically it is a hit, so that would be 4. But just counting the EX, full art, and illustration, and there's another Jellicent. So Jellicent coming out again. The alt of Jellicent's pretty cool. I like that because it shows both Jellicent types, because the blue one's obviously a boy, the pink one's a girl, but it shows both of them in that card. Got our energy, making me doubt. We got our Vanillite Pokeball. Now we're getting more of the Pokeballs in comparison to the other 2 rounds. We got a couple of Pokeballs already from here. There's our code. And our next boy. Got nothing there. Pat Rat keeping a watch. Ugly Ass Fish and Pharaoh Seed Pokeball again. See, all the Pokeballs are coming out now. Now that we don't want them and are just looking for 6 Master Balls. We haven't even pulled a Master Ball. Which again, Black Bolt's opening we did. We only pulled 1 Master Ball. So it goes to show you it is difficult to show up anyways. So there's our Energy. Druddigon. A Druddigon. Nothing there. And last 4. Going by really fast. Again, even though they are possible God Pack packs, we just fly through because nothing shows up. No point to just go through them. We've done plenty of White Flare and Black Bolt videos. If you're interested in seeing those, you can go back, check them out, as well as subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you guys know when we're uploading. Because right now, as you can see, and if you've been watching, we're opening up Chaos Rising in comparison with a lot of other things. So make sure to check those out, and thanks for supporting. But right now, about to finish with White Flare, with a Reshiram again, but an EX Reshiram. So again, we're getting hits. We got another illustration rare to switch out with our Zorua. Price-wise, not the same, but it's gonna take the throne just because of that. So I'm gonna switch with this. We have nothing. And our last pack. Will the last pack change the tone of White Flare, or was it just like a whatever opening in the sense of, yeah, I got some stuff, but nothing super great. There's a Rua in them, and the last energy making me think that it would be a God pack, but we got our Pokeball, Gilligith, and nothing there to finish off. And finally, our last 12 packs of our booster box. This one's giving me a little bit of hope because, again, this is the booster box. It is the last of it. We haven't pulled an alt. We could get a hyper rare. We could get both. Who knows? But our Crocodile to start us off. We could get both things here. As long as we get something. If we get something that shows it off, that's going to be dope. But again, at least get a freaking alt that we have not pulled. You already got the Metang?
I know.
Metang.
Thank you.
Okay, so Crocodile starting us off. And then from there, we'll just see how it goes. But our EX, first one. Now let's see if these bad boys end up showing up with anything else. Greninja already came out. Froakie came out. We could get a Frogadier. We could get the Hyper Rare Greninja. We could get the Mega Greninja. There's a lot of Greninja stuff to show up. But again, it's just at the end of this point where this booster box hasn't given us either or. So I'm hoping for an alt. Doesn't mean we're gonna get an alt. Okay, so like this is our third booster box, and one of them already had an alt, so maybe. Ah, yes! Finally! There we go. We got the one we needed, and I really like this card too, but obviously it's going to the Master Set. Beautiful card. AZ's or Az's Az's sounds weird, but AZ's Tranquility with our little Floette there. I'm pretty sure that's the Mega Floette because the flower is a lot bigger and she's blue. So beautiful card, a lot of flowers. And even though there's not another Pokemon, it gives you more detail of the card. He's the trainer in there. I really enjoy those kinds of cards, but beautiful card that will definitely, obviously, take the throne. It's the alt. It's one we needed, and we're still going to get some chances maybe for a hyper rare. Who knows? Or if we just get the freaking full art that we're missing, that'd be good too. So now let's see if we can, or we do get a hyper rare. That'd be the freaking mega box right there. But box number 3 of booster boxes that we had in one case, and it's the second alt to show up there. So very good so far. Now we haven't pulled a hyper, obviously. That's what we needed, but that's one alt left with this just Cinccino that we need. Our Roxy Roxy is the one we need as well. And then just the full art, because again, we pulled the alt, regular and Japanese. So now we just need the regular full art Roxy and the hyper rare, and that's it. Basically done with Chaos Rising. So stick around to see if we get that done sooner than later. Yep, Cinccino, hyper rare, and Roxy. That's all we need. 3 cards. Freaking full art being one of the cards that we need, but again, that's happened before. It's sometimes, in the end, the hardest thing to be getting. Oh, and there's an Ampharos. Another good illustration rare to be pulling as well, because this was the last illustration rare I think that we have open, or maybe there's another, I don't know, I'm not keeping track that much. But with the 3 packs we have left, let's see what ends up showing. We got 3 left, so doesn't mean we ain't getting anything good. We could get another full art that's worthwhile, like Greninja. We could get our hyper rare that we're missing. We got a Cobalion EX. We could get that tower that we're missing. Not we're missing, more me, because again, it has the little Pokemon in there, and I started collecting those guys, but just that would be a good one as well. And our last pack, very much worthwhile. Again, the illustrations already were making it worthwhile, the Greninja full arts, but that freaking made it in the end. Our last one, Ampharos, Litleo, and an Emma full art trainer to finish us off, which could have been Roxy. Okay guys, so we're gonna finish off here. We're gonna recap White Flare first. We got 6 EXs, double Jellicent, double Hydrogen, Reshiram, and Whimsicott. Got a good amount of full arts, Reshiram, Bouffalant, Whimsicott, 2 Harlequins. And then here are 3 illustration rares, which Zweilous, Goth, Ida, and Zorua in order, price-wise. They're going to take the Silver Crown. Why? Because these were the best of this video for White Flare, illustration rare-wise, and they're all 3 not cheap, like 10 bucks already, or above 10 bucks isn't cheap, but still very good. 10, 20, 30 basically in that order. So very good wise of that for White Flare. And then our booster box. We got 7 EXs, which we've been noticing. Obviously, that hasn't changed really much in any booster boxes, at least in the Mega Evolution era. 7 to 8 EXs. The only thing here that we did notice, we got 4 full arts, which isn't the weird thing. The weird thing is that we got 2 Pokemon and 2 trainers. No stadiums, no items, nothing assured there for those. So that's the weird thing there. Then our illustrations, we've gotten 4 again. Froakie, Ampharos, Sliggoo, and Watchog. So these 2 obviously are on the pricier side. These are letterless. So these guys also very much worth. And obviously taking the Throne Gold Crown, our beautiful AZ's Tranquility. We needed it. And it's also, I think, one of the topper ones. It's probably like a 4 or 5. I'll put it on the screen for you price-wise as well. But that's been the video, guys, and I've been Georgisaur. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, a comment, a subscribe. It helps the channel. And go ahead and share as well so we can have more people join us and see the types of hits that we're getting. But that's been it. Have a good morning, good afternoon, and a good night whenever you're watching. Peace out.